Right guys, welcome back to the Regal Gentleman YouTube channel at the Regal Gentleman Studio. Today we've got Nima in the chair. How are you, mate?
I'm good.
You good? I'm good, mate. I'm good. So, what can I do for you? What's the plan?
So I grew up my hair over lockdown.
Okay.
And never realised I have wavy hair.
Yeah.
And kind of like it. But this is just way too long.
Okay, no worries.
Definitely shorter.
Yeah.
I can show you a picture.
Yeah. Give me definitely, for sure.
Maybe something like that.
Okay.
Definitely shorter on the top.
Yeah.
Something to emphasise my waves. Easy to maintain. And basically want to use a little bit of sea salt spray and diffuser, that's it.
Okay, yeah, cool, all right. Back and sides, what are you thinking? How short?
Maybe a lower table fade.
Okay, down to what length, what do you think?
2 maybe.
A 2?
Yeah.
Okay. But then obviously everything is just about being balanced. But I think a low 1.5 would be quite nice, and then maybe just tapering the neck a bit tighter. I think it look really clean with that kind of loose curl through the top. Yeah. Sound good, yeah? All right, buddy, well, let's get you gowned up and we'll get you started. All right? Right, so, as you can see, now Nima's hair is wet, there's a lot more curl in there. But I think it's just so heavy on the top, it's just fell into that. And I didn't realise the picture Nima showed me was him. I really did not think you had that curly hair at all. Just looking at that photograph, I was thinking, no. Because it looked too straight, as it was sitting. I'm hoping everyone at home agrees, but as you can see now it's wet. You can get that curl in there as well. So diffuser, salt spray, good. You've got a good understanding of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve. Would be really nice as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to focus on the back and sides to start with. So I'm going to put a horseshoe section in first. As you can see, when you really wet it down, you straighten out, your hair goes pretty much straight. So that's why I was really confused about how curly it was. But what's quite nice is you've got a lovely wave that we can really work with, which is good. So I'm just doing this now for the face shape. If you just pull your mask down a second for me, buddy, so I can just have a little look. Yeah. I think going that little bit tighter works really well, definitely. Because we need to build up the squareness through here. That will really bring out the angle on the jaw there. All right, cool, man. Put that back up for me now. Thank you. So I'm going to work on a descend and blend now. So 2 being, like what you said, like a taper fade is what you asked for. So generally a 2 is what you use to finish off around the edges with. I think a 1.5 is good for Nima though, because I think the darkness and the thickness of his hair will give a really nice sort of sharp finish to the edges. But I'm going to start with a 4.5 and just descend right down. So I'm going to start at the back. Number 4 guards on. Lever is pulled down all the way up. Use my comb as a guide. Work it all the way off. Like so. And by doing this and going, keeping it quite low, what I can do is I can then start to build up the weight to create the roundness. On the sides though, we can go to a normal height, temple height. Just want to drop it down a little bit towards the back. Working up and off like that. And just raising it up slightly as we get to the temple. Just feeding the hair in through the comb. Right, onto my 4 now, close guard. It's just a very nice descend and blend. Onto my number 3 guard now. Leave it down to make it a 3.5. Keeping the same rhythm is good for the consistency. There we go. Onto our close guard now, which becomes a number 3. Again, same thing, open 2, so a 2.5. And then I'm just going to taper sides and neck to that 1.5, and then we'll just fade out the neckline. It's got a really nice natural finish on it. There we go. Finally onto our closed guard, which is our number 2. So just going to put my 1.5 guard on now. It's on the sideburns. Give it a nice taper. It fades down nicely. This around. Thread through the guard. Using the lever on the left hand side, stroking through the notches. And then just blending this out into a nice low taper, the very neck. So I'm going to work on my clipper over comb now. So I'm going to start to blend this into our transition area, which is around here. Look it up. There you go, just get a really nice blend on the sides. Control it over now. See, it's quite fluffy on the sides. And then just cut that in a little bit more. Just using my smaller combs. This is in between a number 1 and a number 5 comb, which is nice because you're going down to a 1.5. So I just think it's quite a nice comb to use to do the tapering with around the edges. And strengthen this up a little bit. Looks nice and smart. Just strengthening up the temple area. Right, so back and sides are done. We're just connecting the top now. Now I'm gonna ask Nima the length that was in that picture because he knows his hair better than I do. What do you think lengthwise you'd like to go down to on the top? And what length do you think will still curl? I can tell you what length I think, but it might be shorter for you. What do you think you'd like to go to? Would you like to take off like that much?
Maybe shorter.
Shorter, yeah, sure. Well, that much?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that right? Yeah?
Yeah.
That length there. And plus, like that length as well, Nima knows that he's had the haircut done before. It works. So that's what I want to try and do. I want to work with him just to kind of get the length that he wants, but also the length that he knows works as well. Taking the sections a lot smaller. To connect the back to the top, just a little point there. Nice and straight. Now the connection to this isn't going to be vertical, it's going to be horizontal. So I want to keep that nice square shape. I also want to keep a little bit of that length in the corner, nothing too crazy, just enough to be able to build up as he wears it curly. I don't want it to flatten too much, just want to build up the squareness through there. I'm not doing a round shape today. I'm doing a lot of it more of a squarer shape. I bring it all over from the middle and connect where we started our blend. There's the back. Use a guide on the right hand side. Guide. Again, the tension is just so I can hold the hair, not pulling it too hard. With curl, you don't want to have too much tension. There we go, as you can see it's sitting nice into the back. Bring that down, connect it at that clipper point there. There we go. Just see that will all connect as well. There we go. That much. Around like that. Angle. And now I'm going to put the razor to this now and really emphasize the texture. At the top, from the base up. Okay, so from here, like so. Right down. There we go. I'm doing that to remove thickness, but also to really allow the curl to just fall about. Going from collapse up to a bit of lift. If Nima had like much finer hair, I probably wouldn't do it, to be fair. Because he's got such thick hair, it really won't show up that much, you know, naturally, if he hasn't got anything in his hair. But it will show up when he has got something in his hair, just towards the ends like that. Let's just create a really nice bit of texture through the top. And just a bit of razor over comb at the back, just over the crown a little bit, so it doesn't sit too heavy. Let's pop a little bit of salt spray and a bit of oil in this, and we'll dry it off, okay? Low speed and high heat. How's that look for you? Happy?
Yeah, very
Yeah? Yeah? Thanks, man. I'll see you at the back. So, just tuck the taper into the neck a little bit tighter for you, but then you've got that kind of looser finish. There's a little bit of wave, bit of curl sitting through there. Looks nice and tight as well on the bottom.
Perfect, appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, yeah? Thanks, man.